Hi, Kim. Are you struggling with an excessive workload at the office? Then, option 1, use tools that make the work easier. Option 2, devote more time to the work.
Prolonged exposure to an excessive workload can harm your health. Isn't there a way to lift and move it easily like this? We are living in the age of AI. It seems that knowing how to use AI effectively is becoming more important than studying and putting in hard work. Now, before we begin Chapter 7, let's review Chapter 6. We confirmed that running a macro in an Excel sheet allows us to perform tasks in Access, an application that runs in the background. To explain it once more, this button is clearly an Excel button, and it is linked to an Excel macro. When you click it, Access opens and runs a macro within Access. Access closes after the task is complete, and Excel returns to its original state. However, the command from Excel causes data to flow into a previously empty Access table. Let's take a look. Manually open the Access database. Open the TBA receipt table, where the data has been imported, and verify that 60 records have been logged. Work? Do I really have to do that? How about just having a blast partying and having fun instead? Studying? Work? What nonsense. Life should be about spending plenty of time enjoying yourself. How about living the French way, for just today, doing exactly as I please? Can work actually be like a party? What kind of nonsense is that? Well, never mind then. In Chapter 7, I'm planning to throw a Power Query and AI MCODE party. Why call it a party? Because it brings together incredibly rich knowledge to deliver amazing fun. Look at this guy. He's absolutely thrilled. As for me, MCODE or whatever, I'd rather just have a good time without talking about stuff like that. That's why I'm just making up some random narration instead. There is one thing that is indispensable at a party: food. And food requires cooking. In other words, party preparation begins with cooking. Think of Power Query in Excel as the power chef at a party. So let me introduce our power chef, Mr. Power Query. The chef prepares a plate to plate the food. Mr. Power Query prepares an Excel sheet named Expense Input. The food cooked by Power Query will be placed on this sheet. A plate? Why? Now open the refrigerator door. Let's see, what's inside the refrigerator? The Power Query refrigerator contains data before cooking. Although they are categorized into vegetable data boxes and meat data boxes, they are simply stored as raw ingredients, so you have to take them out yourself. Anyway, now I will place the ingredients from the refrigerator onto the cutting board, like this. There is also a vegetable and meat box in the refrigerator. The chef decides to take the vegetables out of the vegetable box first. The Power Query editor opens. One of the advantages of this Power Query is this. It is possible to use this Power Query for everything from serving as a cutting board for preparing ingredients to cooking that heats up like an oven. The main job of a junior cook is precisely cutting ingredients with a knife, isn't it? Only the training costs in this cost column are left on the cutting board. In Power Query, this is called filtering. Since we've already prepared the ingredients, let's try plating them. Of course, is that the end of the cooking? The chef is ready to whip up an amazing dish in the next chapter.
You're asking when we can see Main Chef in action? In the next chapter. You're asking what the AI did? In the next chapter, you can see its amazing cooking skills. Stay tuned.